Hi, this is Allie from Crafty Crafters. I'm here to do a share of my pocket letters. So I'm going to go quickly through this so that it's not long and drawn out. But I'm going to start from the very first one that I made till I get through to the one that I just finished making, pretty much. I usually do two of the same, one for myself and one for whoever I'm swapping with. But sometimes I'll do five. If it's like a season, like for instance, Thanksgiving, I'll sit and do five because I'll usually ask for three partners and then I'll keep one for myself. Or sometimes I'll just won't even make one for myself. But these are the ones that I liked, that I wanted to make, and I kept them for myself. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to start with the ones that I made first. And in the end, I will end in the very last one that I just finished making. Okay, so this one is my purple one. The swap was purple. It's my very first one. And I had so much fun making it back then when we first started. I took and labeled everything, as you could see. And then I did a red and black one, which I enjoyed quite a bit. And I did Cricut cuts, as you could see, and Sizzix cuts. The next one I did was a coffee one. As you could see, it was Starbucks I highlighted, and there was a 7-Eleven one right there. And I did a paper clip. As did I do a paper clip in my very first one. It was a butterfly one. My next one was a Gorgeous Girls. And there's one missing because somehow it fell out of my folder. And then I did a shaker, because I really like shakers. Actually, this was not my next one. This was later on down. I'm sorry. I did another one that was a Christian one, and it was done for Easter. It was actually just this last Easter. And it went through the story of Jesus, and it has Bible verses. I just felt like there was a couple of really good religious friends in my group, and I wanted to make them for them and for certain friends in my church. So, and I wanted one, so I had to make one for myself. Then there's my Christmas one, which I had the time of my life doing. I love Christmas. And this was fun. And this one, you actually spell out the word C-H-R all the way through. And you have to put a picture to demonstrate each one. Like Emma's mittens. S was snowman. C is just candy cane. So just went through the whole alphabet. That was a pretty fun one to make. And then I did a black and white one. And I did a shaker card in the middle. See a little snowman right there? And that kind of shakes around. It's hard to see here. So this is my black and white one, which I really enjoyed. I didn't think I'd like doing a black and white, but I had fun doing that one. This one is my gnome one, where I picked up some images off of Google and Pinterest. And I took and I put like a little pop dot right there to pop out the door of where the gnome is. That one was fun, trying to figure out what I wanted to pop out and what I didn't. And I put some pretty green ribbon there that had leaves on it. This is another religious one I did for the Proverbs 31 woman. And I did some verses and some qualities of a godly woman. She prays, she builds up her family, she speaks with wisdom, she reads the word daily, and so forth. And that was a really cool thing. It's just a summarization of Psalms 31, which I really enjoyed doing that one. This is my Halloween one last year, and I had a stamp set that I took and I stamped out all the little pieces to this witch, and then I fussy cutted them and put little brads in her joints so that I could put her together and each little part moves, and that makes it a little more, I don't know, prettier. And then there's the paper clips, of course, and then I cut this with this little pot with my Cricut and stuff. So there's lots of little details in that one. This was just one that I made just for fun. And it was just, I had fun doing it. Some Cricut cuts, some Sizzix. This wasn't a Sizzix, that was a Spellbinders. And then there's some stickers and then some images and some words. I like to put some kind of saying in my letters if I can. Here's my Valentine one. And of course there's a shaker right there, as you can see little things in it. And a paper clip again, because people really like those paper clips. I like them. I use them in my planner. Here's my state one for California, because I'm from California. And it goes through each one. There's like a Lake Tahoe image. Capital. San Francisco. Yosemite, Disneyland, because you know California's known for Disneyland, Napa Valley, and of course the 49ers and the Oakland A's, because they are the best, just saying. Golden Gate Bridge, and then the state bird, the quail, and the state flower, poppy, and the state tree, California redwood, and of course California I-5. Go straight down through California. And then here's my purple and black one, and there's some sayings, and I made a dress to go with that too, and of course some paper clips. Everybody loves it when I do my origami dresses and stuff. And here's my stars, of course, paper clips, and everything in here is a star. There's a shaker in the middle. I stamped the star on a thing and then put the little sequins and beads in there. And of course a dress. This time she has a hanger on her dress. Here's my Thanksgiving one. And have a few sayings. Like I said, I like to do sayings. As I started to get better and better, I put more and more sayings in it. And of course the paper clips. And here's my turkey I cut on my Cricut, which was quite fun. And a few pics and just different little things on there. And here is my mason jar one. And this one has a recipe in the back, right there, on how to make a salad in a jar. And here's a demonstration of what it looks like. And it really does work, and it's beautiful, and it's delicious. And this, I got this cute little die. Actually, my friend Lori let me borrow it, and I cut it off of hers. It has some tomatoes in that jar. So that was a mason jar one. This one is my Paris one, and this one I only ever made one because I wanted it for myself, and it was a lot of work. And if you look at the detail, it is beautiful. A lot of these, almost, well, all of it was die cuts, and we just embellished them. Lori also made one just like that. We did it together. It was a fun thing for us to do together. And see the pearls on there? That's what it's just so beautiful. All the pearls and all the different things, the flowers, everything. So that's my Paris one. Then I did a camping one. And these are Cricut cuts. The little tent, a little bear, teddy bear parade, and then a camper and a car, all Cricuts. And then this little guy, he has marshmallows, roasted them over his fire. And then there's just little sayings. And he has a fishing pole that goes all the way up to there into the thing about fishing. I'd rather be fishing most any time, morning or evening, rain or shine, and just goes on and on. It's a really cute poem. Here's my summer one. I have a kite, fun in the sun, just all kinds of stuff. Gone to the beach, and has like a little beach scene down here on the bottom, and the sailboat, and of course paper clips. And my 4th of July one, which I love and adore. I have my Julie Nutting doll on there. I know that some of you guys don't like it, and that's okay. I like it, and I made a flag with my Cricut, as you can see, and I cut out the state of USA United States, because it's our 4th of July. And here's a cute little dress I made, origami folded, and that turned out really well. I love that one. Oh, and here's my tan and brown Paris one that was requested in a swap. So I made two, one for myself and one for my partner. And it's I love it. This is one of my first ones, so it's not as fancy, but I love it anyways. And here's another Christmas one that I did another year. And here's my little paper clips that I made. And you can see all the different things on that particular Christmas one. And then here's my Paris one that I just made just a short while ago. And I did like a cute little banner. I loved it so much I had to make one for myself. So, and this is the one I actually made for someone. It's exactly the same. And I love that one, how it turned out. And then here's my cowgirl one, which was so much fun. And of course I used my Julie Nutting doll. And there she is with her sparkly boots and her sparkly hat. And purple. Purple's my favorite color, so I had to make a purple one. And my partner got the same one, the purple. And then I did a picnic one, which I really adore too. I think I like them all. It's really hard to say what I don't like and what I do like. So here's the picnic one. Here's a bumblebee one. And with the shaker in the middle. See my cute little bumblebee one. Okay, that's the bumblebee one. I love that one. And here is my Indian with teepees. That was a requirement. Have a teepee and Indians in it. So here's my cute little Indian. And I highlighted the Cherokee Indian because I have partial Cherokee Indian in my blood. And I just fell in love with this. And now I had to make one for myself because I loved it so much. Then I did a pineapple one. Now this one was really fun too. Just made the little shaker with the beads in there. I started getting into shakers, and I love shakers now. So now I'm starting to do that. But it's a different kind of shaker. And then here is my, what is this? Flamingo. I just went blank all of a sudden. And of course, Flamingo has her shaker in there, of course. Just different sayings and fun things, and just a lot of fun to make. I love making my pocket letters, so I'm showing you the highlights of all the fun stuff. Here's my frog one. Look at this. All the way across in the bling, and of course a shaker for my little frog. And I made one for my partner, and of course one for me. And here's one of my first Easter ones. I think this was my very first Easter one. So this one's really cool. And I did where you seal it type shaker, and you can see the little sequence in there. And Easter's a blessing, and just different little things. And then I did a kitty cat one, which I adore, my cat one, because I love cats. So different kinds of kitty cat things, little cat dish. And I used my Sizzix for this, and this was like a stamp that was fussy cutted. And then Sizzix for this cat, and this cat was a Stephanie Bernard Sizzix thing. And of course, paper clip down here for kitty cat. And then I did my black and purple, because purple is my favorite color. And of course, my beautiful doll, she's on there. And I did some little things and little sayings and stuff. And in fact, there's some of the goodies in this one. I don't know why I packed it, but I did. But there's an idea. And I still need to put like a letter in here, and a couple more goodies. But that would be an average one, what I would send. And then my St. Patrick's Day one. And I love that one too. And they, of course, you know who's on there, Julie Nutting-Doll. And look at him. Isn't he adorable? I got that image on Google. I fussy cutted it and did 2 copies. Then I popped his little cuteness out, so he looks like he's 3D. So that's just a few of my pocket letters that I made. Thank you for stopping by. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to me. Thank you for watching. Bye.